Resolution. Petitioner. Am I audible, my lord? Am I audible, my lord?
You have to speak louder, sir.
My lord, the petitioner is here is challenge the my lord the notification for lease out of stone quarry Sahara Gai laterite stone in the district of Khordha, my lord.
When was this lease granted, sir?
My lord, lease was my lord before your lordship. I have approached this honorable court in WPC number, my lord.
So why don't you answer the question? When was the lease granted, sir?
Lease was my lord 3 lease, my lord. There two lease was open, my lord. Tender open, my lord. One person was appointed and two.
Sir, I'm going to ask Justice Sahu to ask you the question. Obviously, you do not answer. Can I ask? He will ask you the question.
No, my lord. Sorry, my lord. Sorry, sorry, my lord. I will ask, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Tripathi, please answer the question. When the lease was granted?
Well, out of 3 lease, my lord, 1 lease was granted. My lord, annexed. I have annexed
No,
that.
this particular lease where there is a cashew plantation and there is a stone quarry is being auctioned. That particular lease to that person. When it was granted?
27/7/2020, my lord.
What were you doing since then?
But I have approached before this honorable court in WPC number 18427 of 2020, my lord. My lord, that was dismissed as I have not made the auction purchaser and the cashew development as a party.
So how many months after that order of 15th April, how many months did you wait to file a fresh petition?
My lord, I have filed it in August, my lord.
No. When was the date of filing?
2/8/2021.
All right, 4 months only to find out. Okay.
My lord, my humble submission, my lord. In the meantime, my lord, I have also not.
The lease has already operated for 1.5 years, sir. Now.
Yes, it is an operative lease.
You are so relaxed. Your client is relaxed. You are relaxed. So there's no hurry.
One person was, my lord, granted, and other 2 Kori has not yet been, my lord, granted, my lord.
How many years lease is this, sir, Mr. Monty?
5 years, all long-term lease.
So you allowed almost 1.5 years or 5 years to be over, sir. Why should we interfere like this?
Others 2 Kori are, my lord.
Just to implead the person, you have taken 4 months. Which just tells us what kind of urgency you have in your mind. No urgency.
My lord, I have to find out the other auction purchaser. For that reason, my lord, that they are
4 months it takes. I see. That takes 4 months.
My lord, due to that, in second wave of COVID, my lord, in that time, my lord.
Nothing, sir. Lease will not wait. Whether it's COVID, no way. Period of lease keeps going on.
My lord, may kindly see Annexure 6 at page 26.
Yes.
The auction was granted to the auction purchaser on 27th July 2020.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Already sufficient time has already 1.5 years is over, sir. Why should we interfere like this at this stage after 1.5 years is over?
My lord, other 2 are yet not finalized, my lord. There are 3 Koris, my lord. 1 Kori was.
This was finalized in July 2020. That is what
it is against 1 notification, my lord.
Yes.
Other 2 notification till date, my lord, they have not finalized, my lord. As per my instruction.
What is your instruction, Mr. Monty?
My lord, actually, I have not obtained instruction, but your lordship may kindly see.
No. So then we'll confine this to the other 2 leases if you have not granted it. We won't interfere with this one.
Subject matter is only 1 query. That is Sahara Ghai laterite stone query. Para 4 of the writ petition may kindly be seen.
Oh, I see.
That is only Sahara Ghai laterite stone query.
So his subject matter is only the Sahara Ghai.
Over khata number 278, plot number 7919720 of Mauja Sahara Ghai.
So you'll have to file a separate petition for the other 2 quarries, sir.
Yes, my lord, yes.
My lord, all are included in this writ, my lord. I have challenged series.
Where have you?
My lord, I have challenged all the, my lord, notification. Your lordship may kindly have a glance to Annexure 1 series, my lord. I have given all the notification. Sahara Ghai plot relating to plot number 755, 754 and 274 and 720 minor. I have annexed all the.
No. Since the other two have not been awarded, you are not in any. There's no cause of action.
Well, I have no instruction whether it is.
Anyway, you'll have to file a separate petition. See, that cause of action has not arisen. If according to you they have not been awarded, the cause of action has not arisen.
Well, tender auction was open mail, the tender paper, but it was not awarded. Only awarded.
So if it is not awarded, there is no grievance.
It was only to opposite party number 6. It was awarded, and till that
that is Sahara guy. That is Sahara guy.
All are Sahara guy. All are Sahara guy.
Allegations is against Sahara guy, which is not 3 queries, as has been submitted by the Learned Council.
It is relating to Khata number 270 and plot number 719. I have.
That is Sahara guy. That is Sahara guy.
The plot number different. Sahara guy is the entire Mauja man, and there are 3 plots was leased out man.
Yes.
No, there is no clarity in the writ petition so far as 3 stone queries.
I have given one series all the notification, and I have challenged the same man.
Anyway, the cause of action is different. The pleadings will have to be different. Sir. We can't have one omnibus thing like this when the other 2 have not yet been awarded. You see, counsel the petitioner states that the present writ petition concerns the auction notices for 3 leases for stone quarries or 3 different plots of land. According to the petitioner, only one of them has been granted in favor of opposite party number 6 by way of the order dated 27th July 2020, bracket annexure 6. Paragraph, the earlier writ petition, civil number 18427 of 2020 by the petitioners. The petitioner was disposed of is withdrawn by the court by the order dated 15th April 2021 to enable the petitioner to implead the successful bidder. The petitioner appears to have waited for almost 4 months for filing another petition. And this has come on mentioning or on its own?
On its own.
And has not even bothered to have it mentioned for listing. Today, it was listed on its own turn by the registry. Full stop. In this entire process, therefore, the lease has been operational since July 2020, that is for 1.5 years almost. Full stop. With the petitioner not showing any urgency in the matter, the court is not inclined to entertain the present writ petition since more than 1.5 years of the 5-year lease has already been crossed. Full stop. To interfere with the lease at this stage will only cause inconvenience and full stop. Inconvenience. Paragraph. As far as the other 2 plots of other 2 auction notices are concerned, since even according to the petitioner, they have not been awarded yet to anyone, there is no cause of action as such. Full stop. As and when there is any award of such lease to any person, it will be open to the petitioner to file a separate petition in regard to such leases. The petition is accordingly disposed of.
Item number 2.
May I please, Your Lordship? Here the present petitioner by annexure 2 at page number 12, my lord, granted a query lease, my lord, of Blackstone Sariyat query, and Form F was issued in favor of the present petitioner on 3/4/2017, my lord. But due to non-identity of the land and delay of the government officials, my lord, it was the agreement could only be executed in the year, my lord, 6/4/2018, after 8 months. But during the period of time, the government has taken the royalty so far as the present petitioner is concerned since 27/10/2017 to 31/3/2018.
So there is a time limit for claiming all this refund, isn't it?
Lord, in the meantime, only I want to draw your Lord's that the petitioner has surrendered his license on 9/10/2000.
Mr. Mohanty, am I audible to you?
Yes, my lord.
You are aware I've asked you a question?
Yes, my lord.
Please answer the question.
The period of limitations, so far as because it's a continuing lease, my lord. Every year they
are you aware of the notification? Are you aware of the notification, Mr. Mohanty? I think you will tell us.
My lord, your lords may kindly see on 6/4/2008, 6th April 2018, the lease was executed, and
Right.
this due which he wants to get refund, that is prior to 6/4/2018, and he has made the claim under Annexure 8 on 24/6/2021.
No, so what is the limitation?
3 years. That is 3 years. So he has to ask for the recovery of that.
Correct. What happens, sir?
This representation is made after 3 years of the expiry of the limitation period. So the claim has become time barred. That is my submission.
Right. Yes, sir.
Since the petitioner was continuing the lease, that is what my submission.
No, there's a fresh lease agreement, sir, on 6/4/2018. The dues are relating to a period prior to that.
Prior to that.
My representation may be disposed of.
No, if it is time barred, why? It will only, it's a futile exercise. They're going to reject it saying it's time barred. You see, the petitioner's claim pertains to a period prior to the fresh lease agreement dated 6th April 2018. So the petitioner's representation in regard to such dues was made only on 24 June 2021, which is more than 3 years after the dues were allegedly, after the amount allegedly fell due.
But the lease was continuing.
No. It's a fresh lease on 4 June 2018. Sorry, 6th April 2018.
Only after Form F, my lord, the Form F was issued in the 2017. The first agreement was executed only on 6/4/2018. First. Before that, they have taken all these fees.
Yes.
Correct.
Before
so
that,
you want a refund of that, sir. Therefore, you want a refund of that.
The dues relates to the period prior to the lease date.
Yeah.
No,
since the claim itself is time barred. Since the claim itself is time barred, there will be no purpose served in issuing directions to the state to consider the petitioner's representations.
Lord, along with that payment, there are other payments which have also indicated me on annexure, my lord. They have taken.
You file a suit for all that, sir. Anyway, you have to file a suit then.
My lord, you may indicate so that.
Any other dues that the petitioner may want to claim, if they are not time barred, can be sought to be recovered in other appropriate proceedings in accordance with law. The petition is accordingly not entertained and is disposed of as such.
Item number 3.
May I please the lordships?
Yes.
The petitioner in the present writ petition has challenged the non-grant of refund of excise duty on royalty by the Mahanadi coalfield. And here, although the demand of excise duty has been caused by this honorable court by order dated 31st August 2017, your lordship may kindly refer to Annexure 1, which is at page 15.
Same problem, sir. When have you made this claim?
Sir?
When did you make this claim? More than 3 years. When did you make the claim, sir?
Claims.
Your representation is dated 16th December 2020.
The claim was made on 1st of February 2018.
But it doesn't extend the limitation. So once the limitation was going to end, 3-year limitation was going to end, you should have filed a petition before that. Repeated representations do not extend limitations, sir.
Your lordship, the second representation was made on 18th of December 2020.
What is the order? What is the law, sir? Repeated representations will extend limitation. Is that the law? What is the law, Mr. Monty? Suppose every day you sit and make one representation, 3 years goes by, you continue making representations. Will limitation get extended?
No, my lord.
So when did limitation end for this claim? Limitation ended since it's a money claim 3 years from the date of your knowledge. Correct?
Yes, my lord.
Since you are aware that the order was passed on 31st August 2017, your knowledge started from that date.
Yes, your lordship.
So that's the answer. It's all time barred, sir.
To dispose of my
So, your lordship may kindly dispose of this representation and direct to dispose of the
we can't dispose
representation.
of the representation. There's no point in directing them to dispose of because it's time barred. Mr. Mohanty.
Yes, your lordship.
No, Serious, Mr. Mohanty. He's trying to prompt you from behind. So this is already time barred.
This is already time barred.
All right. You say the petitioner's claim is for refund of excise duty, which according to the petitioner should not have been collected from the petitioner. In terms of a judgment dated 31st August 2017, passed by this court in writ petition civil 7879. Is it 78? Of 2016. Paragraph. Since the petitioner became aware of the order of that position on 31st August 2017 itself, the claim ought to have been made within 3 years from that date. Paragraph. Counsel to the petitioner states that the first representation was made on 1st February 2018 and the second on 16th December 2020. The fact remains that repeated representations will not extend the period of limitation, which expired within 3 years from 31st August 2017. Consequently, no purpose would be served in directing Mahanadi Coalfields to consider those representations, since the claim is time barred. The petition is accordingly disposed of.
Item number 4. Item number 4. This admission item number 4.
Pass over.
Item number 5.
May I please, my lord?
Yes, please.
My lord, in this case, my lord, my representation is under Annex 8, my lord, page 41.
What is this matter about, sir?
My lord, this is regarding realization of the dues by the Bank of Baroda, my lord.
So there is a statute, sir, for all this?
Yes, my lord, that is true.
So representation will not work here, sir.
No, my lord, I am not that insisting upon, but my prayer is threefold, my lord. One is that they have included with NPA, they have included my house loan, which has not been declared as NPA.
Sir,
That's
for
it.
all SARFAESI Act problems, there is a tribunal, correct?
Yes, my lord.
So you should go
But
there, sir.
tribunal is not there, my lord. For
No,
that
it is there, sir. It is there. Is Mr. Pari here? PK
Tribunal has
Pari.
not started functioning, my lord.
No. Let us pass it over. Mr. PK Pari, we had issued directions about DRT functioning.
In this case, I have filed a caveat, sir. I am KMH Niyamati. I have filed a caveat.
How, Mr. Niyamati, you will know is the DRT functioning or not?
No, my lords, DRT is not functioning here.
Oh. How come?
No, the regular PO is there. The last appointee was till 31st December.
No, sir. He had passed a direction in the petition on that.
My lord has
That is
passed
true,
direction.
but that is true, but nobody is there.
It has not started functioning, my lord. My lord's direction is clear on that point, but it has not started
DRT
functioning.
is functioning, but no regular PO is there.
No. Regular PO meaning somebody who is having additional charge.
Additional charge was there, but it was also over.
So today there is no DRT functioning. There is no cause list being published.
Cause list is published just for the sake of dates, man.
Oh. All right. So what is the amount due here?
My lord, in this case, they had the time of possession of the notice, possession notice page 40, my lord.
Yes.
Page 40. My lord, at the time of issue of that notice, there was a dues of 2 crores 19 lakhs. Including my house loan. House loan is to be separate, my lord. It was not declared as an NPA, but has been declared wrongly NPA.
What is the amount due, sir? Even according to you, what is the amount due?
My lord. I am coming to that. My lord, it is 1 crore 96 lakhs 90,000, my lord.
So how much are you prepared to pay, sir? How much are you prepared to pay?
My lord, little bit, my lord. My little sum, my lord. My lord, in this regard, I submitted the representation that my FDR, which is already 37 lakhs, is pending with you, may be adjusted towards one-time settlement, my lord.
Yes. That will all not help. That will not all help, sir. The amount due is more than 2.2 crores. Adjustment and all come later. How much are you prepared to pay is the question.
They have adjusted, my lord.
Sir, all these amounts are due for long, correct?
No, my lord, that is not for long. That is only on the September, my lord, 2012. Not 2020, 21.
All right. Now, how much are you prepared to pay is the question, sir.
My lord, I shall take instruction for the party, my lord.
All right. Counsel to the petitioner wants time for instructions to inform the court how much the petitioner is prepared to pay. At his request list before the roster bench on 21st February.
I have filed a caveat, a copy may be served.
All right. Copy of the petition be served on Mr. Niyamati, who appears in the bank.
Yes, sir.
Item number 6.
Oblige, my lord.
Item number 6.
So you'll have to unmute, sir, Mr. Ghosh.
Yes, my lord. I have the instruction to appear in this case on behalf of the bank, my lord, for opposite party.
All right. Who's Mr. Ratha? Where is he? The petitioner. You have seen the prayer clause, sir?
No, my lord. No, nothing has been intimated to me. Yesterday only the bank people came to know and intimated me to appear.
Mr. Sabrendra Kumar Ghosh appears on behalf of the bank and states that he does not have a copy of the petition. A copy be served on him today itself to enable him to take instructions. When is the auction date, sir?
My lord, auction is posted to 31st of this month. My lord, earlier one read petition was filed.
What is the amount due, sir?
My lord, the amount is due 26 lakhs 31,736. My lord.
So he is prepared to pay you 10 lakhs.
My lord, what happened in this case, my lord? Earlier one read petition was filed 30743, which was disposed of by this honorable court. And while disposing of, the honorable court has directed him to avail the opportunity of the scheme. Thereafter, they have only submitted the proposal for 6 lakhs, which was not practically possible.
Now it has increased to 10 lakhs. In the prayer clause, he says we are prepared to pay 10 lakhs. Suppose they pay 10 lakhs by 31st morning.
Yes, madam.
Then you stay your hands. Don't hold the auction. All right. Given the offer made in the prayer clause, it is directed that subject to the
my lord, 10 lakhs not towards the full and final settlement, my lord.
Obviously not, sir. Obviously not.
Obliged,
subject to the petitioner paying the bank 10 lakhs by 1 p.m. on 31st January 2022. The bank will not proceed with the auction slated for that date. Paragraph 2 lists this case on 1st February, or you say 2nd February 2022 before the roster bench for reporting compliance.
Item number 7.
But item 7, I am appearing.
Sorry. All 7. You say list before a bench, of which Justice Sahu is not member. On 1st February. On 1st February. We'll take it on 1st February, sir.
No, there is a question of demolition. Therefore, the 2 pillars actually, though I have agreed to demolish it myself, If on Monday,
No. Justice Sahu cannot hear it, sir. That's why.
Next week, anytime, my lord.
That's what, 1st February, sir.
Yes, my lord. I will raise.
Item number 8. Item number 8.
Item number 8, I am for the petitioner, my lord.
Yes, please.
I am audible, my lord.
Yes, please.
My lord, petitioner challenges the notice under Annexure 3 and 4, my lord, issued under the Surface Act, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, the outstanding at present is 2,61,507, my lord.
No. With interest.
As on 37/2017, my lord.
No. With interest, what is the amount, sir? And today, what is the amount due today with interest?
My lord, that
Annexure
amount,
3 notice will give us the amount due. Annexure 3.
Annexure 3, my lord. Annexure 4 is 2,61,507 as on 37/2017, my lord.
Sir, I have
Present
instructions.
outstanding, my lord, my
interest,
lord,
what is the amount due with interest? What is the amount due together with interest?
Sir,
my learned friend, appearing for the bank will say what is the total outstanding.
the total outstanding is 3,52,000. So, very small amount to safeguard, to save his household property, he should pay very small amount. 3,52,000.
My lord, the petition is ready and willing to pay 1 lakh, my lord, within 2 weeks, my lord.
No. That won't work, sir. This is such a small amount.
My lord, 1 lakh, my lord. Petition is ready and willing to pay 1 lakh, my lord.
What is the amount due together with interest? You're not able to give an answer.
My lord, that part, my lord, I have not received instruction from the client, my lord.
Ask him to give you those instructions, sir. Then we'll take up your case.
My lord.
The petitioner wants time for instructions to even find out what is the exact amount due to the bank and whether the petitioner will be prepared to pay at least 50% of that amount.
My lord.
At his request, list before the roster bench on 7th February.
Obliged, my lord.
Item number 9.
It may please your lordship, my lord. The petitioner has challenged the shifting of the construction of a Kalyan Mandap in Gediapalli Gram Panchayat under Khordha district, my lord. Now the construction is they have started construction on
Mr.
the objection of land.
All of Odia people need a lot of Kalyan Mandaps. Why are you stopping them from that?
No, my Kalyan Mandap is now being constructed on an objection of land.
What is objectionable?
Objectionable, my lord. See, one side the Lord Shiva temple is there, adjoining my lord.
It's good, sir. If a temple is next to Kalyan
No,
Mandap,
my lord. Next, my lord, on another side, the primary school is situated.
What is the problem, sir?
Then
marriages happen in Odisha.
On another side, let me submit my lord. On another side, my lord, the hospital is situated, my lord.
What is the problem?
That problem, if Kalyan Mandap is constructed, my lord, that one. My first submission, if the non-veg my lord, food is served, my lord, that will affect the sanctity of the temple.
No, all that you can take care of, sir.
No, my lord, my next submission, my lord, that primary school in the daytime, the teaching of the primary school will be affected.
Why?
But the treatment of
why you should
they will my lord, use the loudspeakers, my lord, in that place, my lord. Your lordship kindly see, my lord. Your lordship.
Sir, all these restrictions can be placed. I think marriages happen in the night.
People will not be restricted, my lord, while a function will be, my lord.
All these are imaginary things, sir.
My lord, your lordship kindly see that first the Kalyan Mandap was sanctioned at village Gaud Patna. Your lordship kindly come to page 16, my lord.
Yes.
Let me submit, my lord. Your lordship kindly give me a chance to submit.
Yes.
It was approved at construction at Kalyan Mandap Gaud Patna, my lord.
1 minute. Who's appearing for the state?
My lord, I am appearing, my lord. I find a memo, my lord, yesterday, enclosing some documents, my lord. Lordship kindly see internal page 7 of my memo, my lord.
It's filed a memo. You got this memo, Mr. Monty?
I have got last night a memo, my lord. But
all right, let's just see. Let's just see what he said.
Your lordship kindly see the last order.
Lordship kindly see page 7, my lord.
My lord, let me please, my
No,
lord.
no, no, Mr. Mohanty, let us just understand this. Yes.
Yes.
My lord, on 26 7
What have they said in that meeting? They've agreed to. Connection is gone.
PP Mohanty.
PP Mohanty. Okay. Then they must have changed their mind after that. No, my point is, how far has the Kalyan Mandap come up? Mohanty, he's got disconnected, sir. So that's why we're waiting for him.
My lord, I have not been disconnected.
No. Mr. PP Mohanty, the AGA.
My lord, before it being connected, my lord, I am.
Sir, 1 minute. I had to ask Mr. Padi a question. Mr. PK Padi.
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Padi, remember there was two petitions about this DRT functioning.
My lord.
There were two petitions on the DRT, if you remember.
Yes.
And you assured us that the presiding officer is being appointed and all that.
My lord, they have, because the process is not completed, they have given in charge Calcutta DRT.
No person is sitting, sir. Even that in charge person retired.
My lord,
I don't have. Lordship may keep to
You're converting the High Court to a DRT now. All the work of the DRT, the High Court is doing now.
Yes.
So what is this? I mean, we went by our assurance and closed that petition. We should not have closed that petition. Every day, sir. Every day now, 5-10 petitions are coming here. There's no DRT.
Yes. Because of that unfunctioning of the DRT. Yes.
Why don't you? If you have to seek some more time, you seek. If you have to make sure somebody presides, there's not. Mr. Niyamati was telling us the cause list is published only to give dates. Don't make a mockery of it, sir.
My lord,
the litigants are suffering.
My lord,
entire burden falls on the High Court.
Yes.
My lord has directed the finance secretary to file affidavit by 7th.
Mr. Raut, it was your petition, if you remember.
My petition.
And why did you not file an IA?
On 18th, my lord.
It's coming on 18th.
It was listed. It was not listed. It was directed to be listed on 18th, but it was not listed. No affidavit.
What is that petition number? What is that petition number? Give us a petition number.
My lord, I am just giving the court master. I am giving the number, my lord.
All right, ask the DRT.
My lord.
All right, sir.
And the in charge presiding officer was given, my lord, charge up to 31st December. Thereafter, no extension was given.
That's what I was told. That was what.
Yes, my lord.
My lord is saying the same.
So we'll list it. Okay, now that you are there, Mr. Padi, we'll list it on 31st January.
My lord.
Monday?
My lord, number is 37,468 of 2021.
Right in the mentioning, you say
37,000.
37,000
on Monday. So we'll list it on Monday, Mr. Pari. You better get your instructions now.
Yes. I'll take it.
All right.
Oblige, my lord.
Sorry, Mr. Manoj Mohanty. Sorry for that.
Yes, my lord. Your lordship kindly see the order dated 21/2022. Specifically, this honor court has directed that what is the guideline or parameters for shifting of the Kalyan Mandap from one place to another place, my lord. That guideline has not been filed by the non-committee advocate, my lord.
No, before that, I wanted to know from Mr. PP Mohanty.
Yes, my lord.
I think he's joined us again.
Yes, my lord. Lordship kindly see page 7 of the.
No. What is the current status of the construction, sir?
My lord, now that due to Panchayat election, only the foundation has been dug. That has been dug, my lord. And due to Panchayat election, it has been stopped, my lord. due to that the restriction has been imposed.
No, my lord, my lord, construction has been going on, my lord.
No. Just come to this letter at 1st October letter, page 10 of that compilation.
1st October, my lord. Yes. It has been from the collector, my lord, to the additional secretary for approval.
Changing the name of Kalyanpur to Gopalpur.
My lord, first one plot has been, my lord, they have selected. In that selection plot which has been approved, that was not constructed. Now in another plot they are constructing, adjoining to these three institutions.
You better file a proper reply, Mr. P.P. Monty. You say notice.
My lord.
P.P. Monty accepts notice on behalf of the petitioners. Right in the beginning, you say Mr. P.P. Monty has filed a memo enclosing 6 documents, which still do not answer the question raised by this court by its order dated 28 January 2022. And then you say notice, Mr. P.P. Monty accepts notice. Reply be filed within 4 weeks, rejoined up for the next date. Status quo be maintained till the next date.
Obliged.
List on 9th March. All right. Yeah.
It is always, every demand is based on audit report.
No, sorry. Annexure 2 may kindly be seen. This is the demand notice issued by the superintendent. This is not based on AG audit report. There is no mention in the demand notice that basing on the AG. This is a recent demand.
That is the same principle, my lord. Without giving any show cause, they have issued me.
That is a different thing. That is a different. But
same thing, my lord.
Anyway, it has to go back then. No, Mr. BK Mohanty, anyway, it has to go back then.
No,
yes,
he has
to be considered, my lord, because I have to.
Your lordship has passed an order yesterday that this is appellable before the collector. They can file appeal before the collector. But this is not a covered order that the government will take a decision.
Because any demand raised, collector has no jurisdiction. It has to be decided by the government.
No, this is a appellable
because my lord, this is relating to the MGQ. For shortfall of lifting MGQ, this demand has been raised. Ultimately,
my
government
is that
already your lordship decided so many cases.
This is not covered by Annexure 3. Annexure 3
even if it is not, Mr. Mohanty, 1 minute, Mr. Das, 1 minute. Mr. Mohanty, even if it is not covered,
yes, my lord.
Since no prior notice was issued to him, let him appear. Now you decide it afresh.
Yes, my lord.
The challenge in the present petition is to the demand notice dated 9th December 2021, bracket Annexure 2, which according to the petitioner has been issued without any prior notice to him. Paragraph. While it is not disputed by Mr. D.K. Mohanty, learned AGA, that the notice was issued, there was no prior notice. He nevertheless states that the said demand can be appealed against before the commissioner.
Collector.
Before the collector.
Yes, commissioner can also hear because it is the district excise office has given the notice. Let him file the appeal before the commissioner.
No. You was known before the commissioner. Full stop. Paragraph. Considering that no prior notice was issued to the petitioner, the better course is for the impugned demand to be set aside and to direct the petitioner to appear before the Superintendent of Excise, Jashpur, with all the relevant documents, including.
My lord may not set aside the impugned notice. Let it be accepted as a notice and let him file show cause before this.
That was my prayer. My lord has already.
All right. To treat the impugned demand itself as a notice, and to require the petitioner to appear before the Superintendent of Excise, Jashpur. Paragraph. Accordingly, the petitioner will now appear before the Superintendent of Excise, Jashpur on 21st February at 11 a.m. with the response to the aforementioned demand notice. And after hearing the petitioner, a fresh reasoned order will be passed with the Superintendent of Excise, Jashpur.
Yes.
Superintendent, my lord, cannot, because I think, my lord, collector, because district office has issued this notice.
Yes.
The Superintendent of Excise is integral part of the district excise office. So it would be better to, if the matter is relegated to the commissioner, my lord.
There is no relegation, sir. Then it's an appeal.
Sorry.
You yourself is contradicting your own. My submission is that
I'll file my, this will be treated as a show cause notice. I will file my show cause reply, my lord. Let commissioner hear this matter.
Sir, then you are confusing the matter. Then you withdraw this with liberty to approach the commissioner.
Yes. That is there.
Then your lordship passed that order.
All right. If the counsel, the petitioner seeks leave to withdraw this petition with liberty to approach the excise commissioner to challenge the impugned demand notice. If such appeal is filed not later than, when will you file it? 7th?
My lord, by 7th.
Not later than 7th February 2022. Then, till such time the commissioner takes up the application for interim relief, the impugned demand notice will not be given effect to. The petition is disposed of as withdrawn with liberty as prayed for in the above terms.
My lord. Item number 11.
Item 11, my lord, on behalf of OP number 1, the IBM, we want to file a affidavit. Last occasion, my lord directed to file a short affidavit. It was under the process of vetting. It can be filed by 10 days. So that's why I'm filing application, praying therein that some time may be allowed.
We'll file a detailed counter, but short affidavit for filing short affidavit is 10 days time.
Can I just...
Yes, Dr. Singh.
Well, it's irrespective of all this time business, fellows, the Lordship need to give me 5 minutes to know the urgency and the seriousness of the matter. I will not open any pages, but just give me 3, 4, 5 minutes, fellows, just to understand the issue, fellows. It's a very strange and ironic issue, and justice is, fellows, completely lost in this. Fellows, there is a show cause to me. I'm not showing the pages with the Lordship's permission, just fellows, oralizing it very briefly. There is a show cause to me on 16th of December 21. Under the statute, and the rules, I'm given 30 days to file a reply. The show cause is based...
Dr. Singh, we'll keep it on 3rd February. Let him file an affidavit by 2nd. All right. Then it won't get adjourned too late.
Very well. I can't really object to 3rd.
Mr. Pari seeks...
But I can only start by saying, Your Lordship, keep in mind there is extreme urgency.
No, so 3rd. We'll list it on 3rd.
3rd. Very
well. Mr. Pari seeks...
Well, I'm sorry to say this, but can it be then 4th? I know there's one day later, but I just...
No problem.
I'm obliged.
Well, subject to one condition.
I want to make one thing clear, whether or not there is a reply or not, because again, on that day, not only Mr. IBM, the state, according to me, doesn't have much of a role. But Mr. Parija's presence is intimidating. He should not have anything on reply on that day.
No, intimidating to whom?
To us, Malad.
Milord, I was asking something else. How many matters Dr. Singhvi has on 3rd?
May I pray, my lord? It can be 7th, my lord.
No.
Mr. Pari, no.
My lord, there is an issue.
I will do it on 3rd, otherwise my lord has a difficulty. I'm only asking for 4th for a reason, either 3rd or 4th. Well, I'm not agreeable to that. This is really a genuine difficulty.
So 3rd, we'll have it on 3rd. What is your difficulty on 4th, Mr. Pari?
But because already I've sent it, but it is process of betting. So I'm saying that 7th.
No. You file it by 2nd. In fact, I'm going to say that now. Mr. Pari seeks further time to file short affidavit. It should be positively filed on or before 2nd February 2022. List on 4th February. All right.
Item number 12.
Mr. Joteshwar Naik, CGC.
All right.
Item number 12.
Item 12, my lord, Your Lordship kindly take up this matter along with WPC 2356 of 2022, my lord.
All right.
Pardon, my lord.
When is that coming up?
My lord, next week, my lord.
At the request of counsel, the petitioner list along with 2356.
Yes, my lord, of 22.
Of 2022 before the roster bench on 16th February.
Pardon, my lord. In this case, I have instruction to appear. The counsel for the petitioner will directly serve a copy on me, my lord.
He has heard you. Mr. Tripathi has heard you.
Yes, my lord, I saw you.
All right.
Item 13. Item number 13.
I may please your Lordship. Logically turn to page 8.
Yes.
A very limited grievance.
Yes.
This contract was given to me on 5/1/2016 by the Acharya Harihara Institute of Cancer, my lord.
Right.
My lord, if I permit to read out, my lord, basing on the rate offered by your organization to SCB Medical College, Cuttack, and subsequent approval of the same by the government, and also the discussion held with you on such and such date, you are offered to undertake the computerized IPD registration work at Acharya Harihara Institute, Cancer Institute, Cuttack, with monthly of such and such rupees only till alternative arrangement is made through regular tender process. Lastly, can you turn to Annexure 1, Annexure 1, page 6. Now they have unilaterally, my lord, there is no contract period. Now
no, but Mr. Mishra, tell us this. It's almost 1 month going to be over since that letter. What is happening in this 1 month?
There is no period was never. There was no contract.
No. Have you been still operating?
Yes, I'm operating. That's the kind turn to Annexure 6, page 6, Annexure 1.
No. It says now with this date, it says it's hereby terminated, but you've still been operating beyond this date.
Yes, madam.
All right.
Yes, hereby terminated.
Senior counsel. Oh, all right, sir. All right. Mr. Kali Prasanna Mishra, Learned Senior Counsel appearing for the petitioner, states that notwithstanding the letter dated 31st December 2021, terminating the petitioner's contract with effect from 30th first. Oh, with effect
My
from
lord,
31st.
My lord, it will be terminated with effect from 31st of January 2022.
I see. All right.
And in fact, the term of the contract has already been over, and he is on
but some reason has to be given.
But they have already said that.
No, till the fresh. See, he's pointing out to the clause saying till the fresh tender is awarded.
Yes.
He should be allowed to continue. That's the clause in the contract.
But my lord, he has not approached the authority. In fact,
no.
He has directly approached this court, my lord.
It's all right. You say Mr. Kaliprasad Mishra refers to the clause in the contract dated 5th January 2016, which states that the petitioner will continue till such time, even beyond the contractual period, till such time the fresh tender is awarded. Paragraph. It is pointed out that by the impugned Annexure 1, dated 31st December 2021, the terminations take effect from 31st January 2022. And till date, no fresh tender has been awarded.
Bow down, madam. Bow down.
Sorry, what is this? Oh, I see. All right, sorry. Paragraph. Given the limited nature of the relief being sought, it is directed that till such time a fresh tender is not awarded, the petitioner will continue on the same terms and conditions of the contract in question. In other words, the actual termination will take effect from the date that the fresh successful tenderer takes over. The petition is disposed of in the above terms.
Item number 14.
May I permit to place the matter, my lord? Here, the opposite party bank has appeared through caveat, my lord. And I have already solved a copy of this.
No, you know the question we are going to ask you, Mr. Roth.
My lord, that point I am coming, my lord. Here, my lord, the petitioner cannot, my lord, pay the 50% of the dues, my lord. He only challenges on the ground of, my lord, law that it is a agriculture land which is not permissible to be, it is not attracted under the SURFACE Act due to bar created under section.
No. If I get the land, sir, then some amount is due. No, you have borrowed an amount from the bank.
Yes, my lord.
What have you borrowed from the bank?
My lord.
And what is due to the bank? You tell us that first.
My lord, the due, my lord, as per the calculation arrived at by the DRT in original application, it is 22 lakhs. The bank has charged 56 lakhs, which is completely wrong.
No. Are you ready to pay 22 lakhs?
My lord, 22 lakhs I cannot pay.
So something. See, this is the whole problem. All questions of law are all very good, but only bank will not get any money.
No, my lord. At the beginning, I started my submission with saying that I cannot comply your lordships, my lord. I know your lordships cannot grant stay except paying 50%.
Not only 50%. Sir, ultimately, end of the day, what are we talking? End of the day, we are saying.
End of the day, I am.
Don't take my property. Don't touch my residential property. Don't touch my agriculture property. I will not pay anything to the bank. No, don't touch my property.
No, I will pay, my lord. I will pay, but at this stage, my lord, it is she is cultivating, my lord, vegetables, selling in the market and maintaining.
So you deposit all those what you're selling. You have a escrow account. You deposit the money that you are getting from vegetable sales.
My lord, that is why, my lord, I am not challenging. I am not praying for, my lord. It is difficult for her to comply 50%. That is why, my lord, because her husband is completely a chronic heart patient. Since 2015, he is under medication. My lord, he has undergone treatment.
Your client should realize with every day like this, the interest will keep mounting, right?
He has deposited only 1 lakh on December, my lord, and she can pay, my lord, if it is restructured, my lord. The loan can.
Lord, I am appearing for the opposite bank, my lord.
Can be paid. So my only point is that this is not SURFACE Act is not applicable. My lord, contrary, they have already obtained a decree from the debt recovery tribunal, they can proceed well with the recovery proceeding before the debt recovery tribunal.
So why are you not appealing against that?
My lord?
If you say SARFAESI does not apply, why have you not challenged that DRT order?
No, DRT original application they have filed under the RDBI Act, under section 19.
Anyway, sir, it's appeal under both the acts. There is appeal.
No, I am not challenging that appeal because I am liable to pay, my lord. I am liable
sir,
to
then
pay.
You can't argue both ways, sir. Then you have to pay. Then you have to pay. If you yourself are saying you have to pay, you have to pay then.
My lord, I am. My lord, the amount claimed in the notice is wrong, my lord, because it is.
Sir, whatever according to you is the amount, why don't you pay that?
My lord, that I am to pay in installments, my lord. That is what, my lord.
No, installments decided by you or decided by us?
No, my lord. That is, my lord. Maybe I can submit that is the need of the borrower, my lord. That is only the need of the borrower that he can be allowed to pay in installments.
What is your capacity to pay? What will you pay is a question. Otherwise, you'll have to part with the property. So this is the whole problem here. All this actually DRT should be doing. We are doing it thanks to no presiding officer being present. Otherwise, all this exercise has to be done by the DRT.
My lord, that is what, my lord, my humble submission, my lord.
Mr. Swine, you are appearing for the bank.
My lord.
What are your instructions?
My instruction is that tomorrow is the auction sale and the bidders are there, my lord. And that too, there is an outstanding of rupees 29 lakh.
No. Are you auctioning this vegetable patch?
No, my lord. That is in the post area of the capital city of Bhubaneswar.
No, my lord.
Your lordship kindly see the nature of the land, my lord. The situation, my lord. Near Rajarani temple of Bhubaneswar city, my lord. And it is
my brother.
And my lord, the building is standing over the said land, my lord.
Oh, there's a building.
Does not have the proper instruction. The building, yes, my lord.
My lord, it is born out of the record, my lord. The recovery officer says it is a agricultural land, my lord.
And that valuation
shows a photograph of the land. One minute, please. One of you show us a photograph of the land.
Photograph I do not have, my lord.
So one of you produce it. We'll place it on third. We list it on third. You produce a photograph.
My lord.
You say we're not staying the auction, Mr. Raut, because it will be subject to the outcome.
My lord, your lordship.
List on 3rd February 2022 before the roster bench.
Any auction
it will be open to either party to produce a photograph of the land in question.
My lord.
As there seems to be a dispute even as to its nature. Right. All right. List on 3rd.
My lord, may I pray, my lord, one line from the, my lord, order of the recovery officer, my lord, where he has clearly indicated that it is an agricultural land.
Anyway, let's see the photograph. All right.
My lord.
Item 15.
Obliged. Yes, my lord, I have the instruction to appear in this case, my lord.
Right.
Item 15, my lord.
Item 15.
Mr. Ghosh.
May pay will not be taken on Monday, my lord. Today I am not feeling well.
My lord, the auction is scheduled to be held on 31st, my lord.
All right. Nobody is asking for stay, clearly. You see, counsel to petitioner stated to be unavailable. List on 10th February.
Lordship on Monday, lordship.
For orders, item number 16.
Yes.
My lord. Item 16.
That correction. You say the IA. You just say notice and he accepts notice. You say for the reason stated the IA is allowed. And it's modified. The cost titles are modified. Right. And the order is modified as prayed for. All right.
Item number 17.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, may turn to page 76, the impugn order.
Delay is how much, sir?
375 days.
Then
during that COVID period.
All right. This first day disposal.
First day disposal. That the judgments are not applicable, my lord. It's a complete.
Anyway, who's appearing for the writ petitioner? Not served.
Not.
All right. You say notice additionally be served. on both writ appeal and IA. Notice of registry be served on counsel who appeared for the respondent oblique writ petitioner. The tracking report be placed in record. Till the next date of hearing, there should be stay of the impugned order. List on 16th March.
Item 18.
18, 19, 20 all are same.
Same.
Item number 21.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
21 copy has not been solved. Yes, my lord. I'll solve, my lord. That related to GST matter, we have already, my lord, after some date, because the same judgment of your lordship has already, my lord, some petitioner challenge before Honorable Apex Court. So I pray for, my lord, 2 weeks after his, like, my lord, this matter. That related to GST Greece, Harishchandra Maji case, your lordship.
Okay. There's no stay by the Supreme Court, no?
No stay, my lord. It's not listed, my lord.
I see. At the request of Mr. Nayak. List on 4th April, sir.
Yes, your lordship.
Item 22.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, the impugned or very limited prayer, my lord, here. My lord, Annexure 1, page 12 is the impugned order. I approached the Central Administrative Tribunal claiming promotion with effect from 12/8/2021 to 2011 to the rank of Chief Conservator of Forest. Thereafter, to the second promotion to the rank of Principal Chief Conservator of Forest with effect from the date my juniors have been given and the batchmates have been given. But during pendency of the case, the state government gave me promotion. Ultimately, in para 6, the London Tribunal says that my petition is barred by limitation. Look, it's a not giving promotion is a continuing cause of action, and they themselves admittedly they have given promotion to me during pendency of the promotion original application. How can the London Tribunal say my petition is delayed?
Why is State of Orissa party here?
My representation to consider my case for promotion.
No. Where are you working? Where are you working?
No, I'm in fact in January 21 I retired as a Principal Chief Conservator of Forest.
No. Why is Union of India and State of Orissa?
Only my limited prayer is the promotion should be antiquated with effect from 12/8/2011, on which date my promotion was kept in Silkabad. That is the date from which my juniors have been given promotion.
Mr. Digambar Mishra, can you hear us?
Union of India, I'm an IFS officer, my lord.
Can you hear what fell from my lord? You have a problem. You have a problem in your connectivity.
My lord, I'm sorry, my lord, I'm unable to communicate.
Are you able to hear us?
Am I audible, my lord?
Are we audible to you?
Yes, my lord. Now I can hear.
I asked you a question. I asked you a question. Why is the Union of India made a party?
Union of India, I'm an IS officer, IFS officer, Indian Forest Service. And the Cadre Controlling Authority is MOEF, Ministry of Environment and Forest. They have nothing to say. Only state government has to give promotion, my lord. State government is a party. GA department as well as the forest department.
All right. You say notice. Mr. Pari accepts notice for 1. And who's for the state?
I have sought a copy on the government.
No. Mr. Das, are you appearing?
Mr. Das, you are having a copy?
No, my lord, I am not. My lord, 21 is...
22.
You accept Mr. Das at our...
Yes, my lord, I am at yes.
Mr. Das, ASC is requested to accept notice for 2 and 3. Replies be filed within 8 weeks, reserved for the next date.
She may reflect Devasi Satpati along with me.
All right. List on 10th May.
Item 23.
And please, your lordship, my lord. My lord, I am appearing, my lord. I appear for Union of India opposite party number 1. I have instruction to file the memo of appearance and let it be taken up some other day. My lord, a copy.
Mr. Rautre, suppose we dismiss the petition because we do not find merit. We still have to accept your prayer.
My lord, I pray for 2 weeks time and a copy.
Mr. Rautre, can you hear us?
Yes, my lord. I hear you, my lord.
Just answer my question.
Yes, my lord.
Suppose after hearing the petitioner, we want to dismiss the petition.
Yes, ma'am.
We still cannot do that because we have to accept your request.
Yes, my lord. Then only I can pray for my appearance.
So can you wait till we hear the petitioner?
No.
You cannot?
No.
Why? We have not heard the petitioner. We are not supposed to wait for the petitioner. We have to adjourn it because you asked it.
No, not in that way, my lord, because I entered appearance today only.
So even if we do not want to admit the petition, if we want to dismiss the petition, we cannot do that because you want to file counter.
No, my lord, if your lordship is hearing, I have no objection there, my lord.
We are very happy, sir. You have given us permission to hear the petitioner. With your permission, can we hear the petitioner now?
Yes, now your lordship.
Thank you for the permission. Thank you. I did not know this was the procedure in Orissa High Court. Unless the counsel for the respondent permits, we cannot hear the petitioner.
Sorry, my lord. I am just interpreting, my lord. In the same issue, my lord has issued notice.
Yes, my lord.
Sir, now no petitioner is there. In the last,
I am there, my lord. I am there.
The petitioner has appeared.
My lord,
because of the over-enthusiasm of Mr. Raute and Mr. Pari, the court is obliged to adjourn the matter to permit them to file counter, although the court does not want to admit the writ petition.
Sorry, my lord, lordship may not take in.
We'll have to say that because the only persons we are hearing are the Union of India Council.
My lord, I appear for the petitioner, my lord.
Finally, sir. You have been waiting to find out how much your friends can help you.
My lord, similar matter, my lord. Identical issue. Your lordship have been pleased to issue notices in the petition and also in the stay, my lord. And
but first of all, in the petition, when the petition is called out, the petitioner's counsel has to be heard.
My lord.
My
lord. So, my lord, on one order of your lordship, I have already passed your lordship to you. My lord, that is the petition number WPC 28599 of 2021. So, it is a batch of matters, my lord. Your lordship have already issued notices.
All right.
Same matter, my lord.
There is no prayer paragraph, sir.
My lord, prayer, your lordship. Prayer, kindly see, my lord.
No, there are two defects. Can you look at the defects?
Yes, my lord. One defect copy is already served. Another defect is a minor defect, my lord. I will remove within 7 days' time.
What is that minor defect?
My lord, a legible copy. One particular legible copy of one page is wanting, my lord. That I will remove within 7 days' time.
Please take page 74. Please mark triple Q. You have included the prayer in the grounds itself. Actually, that's not the rule.
Page 74, my lord?
Yes, just before the affidavit, please mark there is no prayer. Could you find it?
Page 74, my lord. There prayer starts from page 72, my lord.
So 72 you are saying?
Page 72.
Is there a caption? You see,
my lord, caption is not there, but prayer is there, my lord.
So you have to make a caption,
it's triple Q.
My lord, I will remedy that, my lord. I will remedy that.
Do all that, sir, first. You do
I will do it, my lord.
Then, you say the petitioner will remove all the defects pointed out, including properly indicating the prayer clause. Therefore, the list after defects are removed.
Item 24.
May I please your lordships?
Yes, please.
Pursuant to order of the collector and commissioner of excise, the liquor shop have been sealed. So the matter has become infructuous.
Counsel petitioner states the petition been rendered infructuous. Dismissed as such. Right.
Item 25.
My lord, in this case, I have appealed for the petitioner, my lord.
So many defects, sir.
My lord, I have one
list after removal of counsel for the petitioner assures the court that within 1 week defects will be removed. List after removal of defects.
Item 26.
May I please, your lordship? But I have already removed the defect, your lordship. I have already removed the defects. My lord, I may permit to file an additional affidavit.
So we don't have to permit you, sir. You file if you file. We don't have to permit you. Yes.
Item 26.
May I please, your lordship? Already the defects have been removed, your lordships. I have already filed that legible copy on 4/1/2022. But that is not brought on record by the...
That is not the only defect, sir.
Only defect, ma'am.
No. Cause list itself, there are 3 defects pointed out.
My lord, what has happened that the representation was filed on 11/11, my lord. Your lordship may
So you
kindly
have to file translated copies of pages 20.
My lord, already I have filed the translated copy of this. That was not brought on record. Your lordship may kindly
No,
see.
page 17 is not filed, sir.
Yes, your lordship, I had filed the page 17 and on 4/1/2022. These are the my lord receipts, my lord. Your lordship may kindly see. These are the receipts.
What about Rule 8 PIL?
Rule 8, my lord, after 2 months of the filing of the representation, it has to be filed. Your lordship may kindly see 11/11/2021. The representation was filed and 2 months have passed.
No, but when you filed the writ petition, only 1 month had passed.
Now,
Not even 1 month.
By this time,
not even 1 month had passed.
My lord, by the time, my lord, 2 months have passed.
All right. What is this Nayan Jodi land?
Nayan Jodi and Bandha, your lordship, that now market complex is now going to be, my lord, constructed over the Nayan Jodi. Whenever there is a barrier, my lord, that is by the passed by the, my lord, the assistant executive engineer on next 2 page 50.
All right. Who's appearing with the state?
I am appearing.
All right. The petitioner's representation 11/11/2021 shall be examined by the collector.
Yes, ma'am. Collector Puri.
Collector Puri, bracket opposite party number 2, after issuing notice to petitioners as well as opposite party number 7, and after giving them a hearing, a reasoned order should be passed not later than 4th April 2022. Copy of the orders be made available not later than 11th. Court clarifies it is not expressed in Indian matter. All right.
The Hemant Kumar Jena, who was the contractor, who was awarded with the work, he may also be noticed.
As well as opposite party number 7, as well as the contractor who has been awarded the work. All right.
Till then, my lord, no construction. No. Till then, my lord, no construction.
No. That you pray before you say it will be open to the petitioner to pray for interim relief for the collector.
Item 27.
Item 27 to 30 in the 4 matter, no copy served to us.
My lord, since after removal of defect, my lord, it may be listed in a single bench, my lord, because matter is related to single bench.
Counsel with the petitioner shows that defects will be removed within a week. Thereafter, after removal of defects, single bench.
Yes, 27 to 31.
Yes.
Item 31.
May I please, Your Lordship? I am appearing on behalf of Mr. Anjan Kumar Biswal. The defects are there. They will be removed within 3 days.
Counsel of the petitioner assures the court that defects will be removed within a week. List thereafter.
Item 32.
May I please, madam? I will remove the defects within 3 days.
Counsel of the petitioner assures that defects will be removed within 3 days. List thereafter.
Item 33.
The order passed 33. The order passed by the Lawrence single judge is under challenge. My lord, here, though contempt matter is also pending before this honorable court, the Lawrence single judge, the contempt has been disposed of. Number 1. Number 2, earlier the petition was there before another single judge. Here, the Lawrence single judge also directed the state.
Mr. Panda, there are 3 defects.
I will also remove the defect, my lord,
within 1 week.
Within
1 week, list thereafter.
Item 34.
My lordship. But here, the petition has filed this application for passing of Annexure 3, that is the 13th notice under Securitization Act for possession of my land. But here the case, very peculiar case, the petition had obtained a loan for agriculture purpose for purchase of a tractor. Here the loan was sanctioned, although 13 lakh something, what is 11,52,400 he had received. And out of this,
you've made director higher education, controller of accounts, manager of the Gramya Bank, everybody, all of these people are involved.
But
look at your list of opposite parties: controller of accounts, Orissa; director higher education, Orissa; then Orissa Gramya Bank, everybody; chairman, general manager, regional manager, branch manager, everybody.
But the Gramya Bank,
in your loan, all these people are involved. Controller of accounts is also involved.
But that has been, but why that has been given, that I don't know.
You have to know, sir.
Yes. But the branch manager, Gramya Bank is.
I don't know why he's made director higher educations. Why we made director higher education and all party?
Lordship, may delete from 5.
No. You.
I don't know why.
We don't have to do the work for you, sir. You examine.
Yes,
Council of the petitioner seeks time to examine who are the necessary parties to the petition and file an appropriate application for amendment. That is request list on 15th February before the roster bench.
5 and 6 may be deleted.
No, you have to file an application.
Wrongly it has been typed out.
Whatever, sir.
Item 35.
My lord, item 35, your lordship, kindly see the order yesterday, your lordship passed, my lord.
You paid the money?
My lord, the petitioners are very bankrupt, my lord. They are not able to pay money, my lord.
That's right. So it's good we passed that order yesterday. Counsel of the petitioner today states that the petitioner are not in position to make any payment whatsoever. Consequently, list before the roster bench on 22nd February 2022. All right.
My lord, tomorrow is the auction, my lord.
Yes, it will happen, sir. It will happen. All right.
Item 36.
My name is lordship lie over the matter, my lord.
Yes, till 22nd. That's it.
My lord, my name may be reflected.
All right.
Item number 36.
May it please your lordship. My lord, I'm sorry for the purpose of the brief. Sorry. I have given a death chart, my lords, and a synopsis.
No, not yet, sir. This is still the first date. So you want to extend the concession period?
No, actually, my lord, I'm obliged that my lordship has already got it. My lord, this is a PP project. The company, the personal company, my lord, came forward to bail out the government from a difficult situation.
No. Is there an arbitration clause in the agreement?
Yes,
my lord,
yes, lord.
My lord, that stage has not come. My lord, that stage has not come, my lords.
What?
I have already, irrespective of the anxiety of my client, my lords, that they have been left in the lurch because of arbitrarily and abruptly they have closed the concession period. I'll confine my prayer to only this, my lord. Since this is a PPP project, throughout we have been discussing and settling the matter ourselves. I made 2 representations, one to the chief secretary, one to the secretary, the chief engineer.
So representation in this kind of matter, these are contractual matters. All right.
No, madam. We are not, because of the nature of the project, my lords. I'm not going to enforce any right of the contract. I'm not troubling your lordships on that.
Sir, actually, we should not be entertaining writ petitions at all. These are contractual matters. What happens is council have the ingenious way of making representation for everything and anything. Then it becomes a writ petition because then we have to give them direction to dispose of representation.
No, my lord, here, my lords, because of the nature of the project. Because it's a PPP project, man.
Whatever it is. It is
because it's a PPP project.
It is still a concessionary agreement. So it's a contract. Essentially a contract.
That your lordship knows that even if the contract matters, appropriate cases, your lordship interfere.
Correct.
Even if there are arbitration.
That you are right, sir. You are absolutely right there. There you are right.
I'm not on that. I'm not on that here, my lord.
No, but we are on that.
Because this is a PPP project, because we have been jointly working for this, on BOT basis, we have built it at a point of time we are supposed to hand it over to them, because they had decided on their own, government of Orissa, after 2 meetings of the chief secretary himself, they had decided to extend it to 25. And again, after the expiry of the period on 2021, my lords, on their own, 6 months and 1 month, they have extended, even if there is no agreement, abruptly asking us to close it and hand over the project. That we want to have a discussion with the government. For that, we have requested them giving 2 repetitions. So let them have just a discussion with us and take a decision. That's all. That's the only. I'll confine to that. And I request my Advocate General be aware about the project, my lords. My lord, Advocate General is our friend, is aware about this entire project, my lords. I'll request him to ensure that we get a fair hearing, because all these promoters, my lord, first time they got together in the state to execute a PP project. It was first of its kind in the country in 2004-5, my lord, to conceive. And if this kind of a project is frustrated in the state, poor state like Orissa, my lord, we are encouraging more and more such projects to come. Right. So let them be decided. Oh, that's what I want, my lords.
Yes.
That's what I only want. Let them have a meeting with us, my lords, the promoters, and take a decision on both the representation, entire case history.
Yes, Mr. Samantara, what are your instructions?
If your lordship accept my lordship's, my friends, senior friends' request, Annexure 15 is the representation to Chief Secretary. Otherwise, there is an arbitration clause at page 94. If it's a dispute, let it be referred to the arbitrator.
That's my submission. My lord, arbitration stage has not come. That is the submission.
All right.
We have no claim.
Is Annexure 15 to the
we have no claim. Government has no claim. After a discussion,
Mr.
after a meeting, we will sort it out.
AGA states on instructions that the petitioner's representation dated 10th January 2022.
Two representations. Two representations.
All right. Two representations dated 7th January and 10th January 2022, bracket annexes 14 and 15, will be examined by the Chief Secretary.
Government is given one representation to the Chief Engineer. Let the Chief Engineer decide. How can two people decide?
Work Secretary. He's the ultimate authority, my lords. Work Secretary and Chief Engineer, they're the ultimate authorities.
No, one person has to consider, sir. He may take inputs from others.
Yes,
will be examined by the
Work Secretary, my lords. Let it be the Work Secretary.
All right. Work Secretary, Government of Orissa. And the decision thereon will be communicated to the petitioner not later than 1st March 2022.
My lord, may I say one line, my lords?
Yes.
Your lordships are not expressing any opinion.
No, I'm going to add that.
Yes.
The court clarifies it has not expressed any opinion.
No, I have not gone to the opinion, any merit
on the merits of the
my
case.
lords.
Right.
My lord, to hear us. My lord, to hear the representatives of the petitioners.
Okay, after hearing the petition. All right.
So one problem that the lordship has said that on instruction, in fact, it has been listed for the first time. I don't have any instruction.
Anyway, yeah, all right. All right, on instruction. All right.
Item 37.
May it please the lordships.
Yes.
May kindly turn to Annex 2 at page 13.
Yes.
A work order was issued to me pursuant to a tender notice on 4/10/2021.
Yes.
The terms and conditions are enclosed in Annex 3, that is dated 4/1/22. I'll only invite your lordship's kind attention to clause 12 and 13 at page 16 of the terms and conditions.
Yes.
As per Council Resolution number so-and-so dated 6/10/2012, the executive officer, Baripada Municipality, is not satisfied regarding the genuineness of delay in completion of the work and the stipulated period. He may impose penalty at the rate of 5% of the agreement amount. The amounts of such penalty will be deducted by the accountant from the bill of the payment. Then, my lordship, we kindly turn to Annexure 4 at page 19, my lords, 19. A letter was issued by the executive officer, Baripada Municipality, asking me to start the work within 3. The last paragraph, your lordship will see. You are hereby directed to start work within 3 days of the issue of this notice and report compliance in writing, failing which steps will be initiated for cancellation of work order and further action is deemed proper. Then, my lords, immediately by the Annexure 5 at page 20, I have replied it, that I have already started the work. Then, my lords, however, I started the repair work from 12/2021, honoring to your above referred notice. Hence, work of repairing is started 27/12/2021, for which I may be exonerated from any action and obliged. Then, my lords, it was submitted to the executive officer and it was also put in a diary. Then, my lords, may kindly see Annexure 6 series, my photographs showing that, demonstrating the fact
whatever it is, now they say that due to slow progress of the work and public is facing a lot of difficulty.
Yes.
So they want to cancel it. So this is all contractual?
No, my lords, it is contractual, right? I have not disputed.
But the thing is that, my lords, all on a sudden, I have started the work. By Annexure 1, lords will kindly see, they cancelled my without giving, I have made a representation, I have shown them that I have started the work. Is it proper on the part of the executive officer to cancel my contract? That's all. Cancel my contract is not within the domain of the executive officer municipality matters. He can only impose penalty.
No. You did not read clause 13.
Yes. 13 years. 13 years is meant. I have read.
No. 13. Only 12 you read.
No, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. In case of non-completion of work, executive officer Barikuda municipality shall have the right to resign the contract and entrust the balance portion of the work.
So that is what he's saying. That is exactly what he's saying.
No, I have already started.
It's not starting, sir. You have to complete. You can't just start. You have to complete. What you start, you have to complete.
No, I have. Well, I have to. Lawsuit will kindly see Annexure 6.
So the first time they gave you 3 days time.
Yes, to start the work.
You didn't read the paragraph above that.
Yes.
The whole period of contract had elapsed and you had not even started the work.
Yes. No, I have started, my lords.
No, sir. Just see the earlier paragraph to that letter.
Annexure 4, my lords, page 19. But it is
read the second paragraph, sir.
My lords?
Read the second paragraph of that letter.
Yes, but it is regretted to inform that those stipulated time has since been elapsed. You have not yet started execution of the said work, for which the rainwater...
All these will be disputed questions of fact. You will say, no, sir, I started even before this letter. They will say, no, you never started.
Correct, my lords.
So that will be a disputed question of fact. Writ petition, we cannot examine all that.
No, I am not requesting your lordships. What I am saying, my lords, on a limited question, when I have given that letter, my lords, and the agreement is there, my lords, on 4122, that is post award of the work, my lords. The agreement which your lordship have seen, that para 12 and 13, that is post work order, my lords. That is on 4122. Now, what, my lords, they have immediately without...
Work order is not 4122.
4122 is not the work order. Work order is on 4102.
410
21.
4121. I'm sorry, ma'am. 4121. And thereafter, these terms and conditions were inserted. That is
not thereafter, sir. Not thereafter. Same day. Just come to page 16. That is also dated 41021 only.
Yes. 4122, my lords.
No, sir. You're mistaken. 41021.
Yes. Yes. Now, my lords, just I am the question, my lords. Yes. I am not going to take much of your lordship's time. Lordship, I have given a representation.
All that is okay, sir. It has to ultimately, it's a contractual matter. If there is no arbitration clause, you file a suit.
Man, there is no arbitration clause, my lords.
So you file a suit, sir. You file a suit.
My lords,
claim damages for wrongful termination of contract.
My lords, that your lordship.
Law is settled, sir. The law is settled in all these things.
No, what I want, my lords, this is what. Now, since the work order has not been issued, my lords, let them give an opportunity of hearing. Why, my lords, only the opportunity of hearing I am seeking.
Yes.
And let them hear me. Thereafter, they may resort to giving order to any person, my lords. There is, my lords, any order, administrative order, law is well settled in this case, my lords, that any administrative order, my lords, if it is having civil consequences, then, my lords, opportunity of hearing the violation of rules of justice.
That civil consequence is very different, sir, than this. This is termination of contract.
No, civil consequences, my lords, even in contractual matters, that is 73 Supreme Court, my lords, that the Supreme Court has also said in contractual matters of my lords, this is also...
For instance, you have blacklisting. For instance, blacklisting has civil consequences.
civil consequences. And
Not,
here
not
also,
in contractual matter, the contract will get terminated. That is not civil consequence.
Lordship will, when I have started the work, having done 50% of the work.
Sir, all this will be disputed question. You will assert this. They will say, no, not even 1% started. So we can't decide all that here, sir, in the writ petition. Evidence will have to be laid. Log books will be produced. Some engineer will get into the box. He'll speak about all that. So,
Lords, no, here, my lords, by limited grievances, before the cancellation.
So that itself will be the ground for illegal termination, correct? One of the first grounds you will plead for illegally declaring the termination to be illegal is that natural justice was violated.
Illegal termination, my lords, at least they should have heard me. They should have heard me. They have not hired. All in a sudden on 7/1/2022, they have cancelled me.
All right. We're not impressed, Mr. Putiva. Right. So what do you want to do? You want to withdraw to seek other remedies? You can.
Seek manners. That is the alternative course you have, Lordship, has put me.
Yes.
Manners, then manners that will again stop the clock, manners.
No, it doesn't have to. Anyway, we are not here to give you advice. So what do you wish to do? We don't mind passing an order saying that we do not wish to enter in the writ petition. All right. You say the grievance.
Lordship may see that I'll withdraw the writ petition, will seek other remedies.
Correct. Counsel, the petitioner seeks leave to withdraw the writ petition with liberty to seek other remedies as may be available to the petitioner according with law. Disposed of is withdrawn with liberty is prayed for. All right.
Second is also same matter. Here, the second one is not as second one. Here, there is no notice. The second one.
Which is the second one?
38.
38. Yes. 38.
Same.
38 balance. There is no notice at all.
That's all right. It's okay. Same thing.
No notice.
Right.
Item 39.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
The matter is related to Situation Act, Lordship.
Yes.
A sale notice is under Annex 37, Lordship. And the date of auction is fixed to 29/11/2022, Lordship. The demand amount, Lordship, 13 crore 68 lakh 3,073 rupees, Lordship. Here what happened also after issuance of 32 notice, Lordship, I have given a proposal for one time of settlement.
1 minute. Who is Mr. Arupananda Das?
Yes, my lord.
Last time you took time for instructions.
Yes, my lord.
What is your instruction?
My lord, now the total amount is, my lord, 13 crores 84 lakhs, my lord.
All right.
My lord, the date has been fixed for tomorrow, and some of the bids also we have received, my lord, with 10% bid, my lord, amount.
No. 13 crores for considering OTS. How much should he pay?
My lord, that is book minimum the book liabilities, my lord. The book liabilities, my lord.
You never entertained a OTS proposal.
Yes, we have rejected it, my lord. They are
already over.
No, your lordship, they have not been rejected. They have been stated that you made announcement of first of all we given 4 crore, lordship. Thereafter they have stated that your lordship you announced it, lordship. Then your lordship given an announcement of rupees 6 crore, lordship. That is your last time I announced your lordship. 6 crore proposal, lordship. That is your lordship page 41, annex of 9, lordship. 13/1/2022, lordship. And first instance, lordship, they have given proposal mean for enhancement.
What was your response, Mr. Das? How did you respond to his proposal?
My lord, the last proposal they gave, my lord, 6 crores, my lord. And
so
that
what is your response to that? Did you respond?
Yes, my lord. That was rejected on 19/1/2022, my lord.
Where is that rejection?
So that rejection I have explained, my lord. Let it be because that rejection I have not received. They have already that rejection.
You should have given him a copy of the rejection order, sir. Why did you not send him a copy of the rejection order?
Yes, my lord. Can it be password, my lord? I will get it, my lord, after launch, my lord.
Shall I pay, your lordship? I am ready to deposit some substantial amount, your lordship.
Tell us the amount, sir. What amount? 50%.
25%, your lordship say.
No,
ready, your lordship.
Not right. If it's come to the auction stage, you should deposit 50%.
Some day may can be given for it can be possible.
No, before the auction, sir. As simple as that.
The date of auction tomorrow, Lordship. I am ready to deposit 25% tomorrow.
Then
Lordship.
let auction happen, sir. Then let auction happen. We'll see what happens after that.
No, sir, 50% Lordship have a glance. 50% amount I am ready to deposit your Lordship tomorrow by 25%, 25% Lordship. Rest amount another 1 week Lordship.
So even 25% works out to what? 25% will work out to 3.5 crores. No, 25% will work out to 3.5 crores. What is the total amount due, sir? 14 crores.
13 crore 84 lakhs, my lord.
Sorry?
13 crore, Lordship.
14 crores, 13 crores, 84 lakhs. So about 14 crores. 50% is 7 crores, 25% is 3.5 crores. Can you deposit 3.5 crores by tomorrow?
Yes, my lord.
Tomorrow?
Yes, my lord.
Look at that. So you are only taking a chance then. You have this capacity to pay, but you're just holding on to it.
Financial, I have been made in the meanwhile, I have been made arrangement by financial lordship for settlement of this issue, lordship. Since
No, so 3.5. No, I'm going to record your statement that on instructions you will be paying 3.5 crores tomorrow morning.
Yes, I give. Today morning I got an instruction from my client, lordship. He is ready to deposit by tomorrow, lordship. With 30 crore, 3 crore, lordship. Given direction to me, lordship. Rest amount, lordship, within 2-3 amounts so far 50% amount is concerned, lordship.
All right.
So, lordship, the amount is
counsel with the petitioner instruction states that the petitioner is prepared to deposit rupees 3.5 crores with the bank tomorrow positively. Taking the above assurance and record, a direction is issued that in case the petitioner does adhere to the above assurance, then further steps in the auction slated for tomorrow will not be taken by the bank. In order to ensure compliance by the petitioner with the above assurance, list before the roster bench on 9th February.
My lords, may I be pardoned, my lords?
Yes, Mr. Rai.
Yeah, my lords, item 3738. My lords, I have given a representation after the cancellation to the district magistrate. May I pray, my lords, only the representation may be disposed of?
No, sir. No, we'll not go that route. This is not the correct way to do it, sir. Yes.
Item number 40. May I please, my lord?
Yes.
That the demand amount is 21 lakh something, and that is the auction. It was scheduled to be held on 20th of this month, but not held, my lord. And the petitioner is ready to 50% to deposit, and the OTS also is given Annexure 4 series.
No, when will you deposit it,
my lord?
When will you deposit 50%? When will you deposit 50%?
Within a week, my lord.
What is the amount?
My 21 lakh something, 21 lakh 3,000. So 10 lakh I will pay you.
According to you, what is the total amount due? It's 21 lakhs.
21 lakh 3,200.
Where do you find the amount? Where do you get that amount?
That is the 28th February 2021.
Where are you reading? Where have you set out this amount?
On the annexure of annexure 3, page 19, my lord. At clause 7, that is that the secured debt for the recovery of which the immovable secured asset to be sold. That is 21 lakh 3,281.49 paise.
Who's for the bank? Anyone appearing for the bank?
Mr. Manoj Kumar Mishra.
Where is he?
On behalf of Mr. Manoj Kumar Mishra, the total outstanding as on 31st 12 2021, 22 lakhs 41,906.
All right. So you pay 11 lakhs, 50%.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Counsel, the petitioner states that the petitioners are prepared to pay 50% of the outstanding amount, which works out to approximately rupees 11 lakhs, with the respondent bank on or before 1st March 2022. Subject to the petitioners adhering to the above assurance, further steps to auction the property in question will not be taken by the bank. To ensure compliance with the above assurance, list before the roster bench on 3rd March.
Some copy.
Copy of the petition be served on concept of the bank.
Yes, my lord.
On pastor matter. Pastor matter, item number 4. Item number 4. Item number 4.
My lord, the petitioner was availed the loan from the opposite party bank since from 2015, my lord. And he is regularly paying the EMIs, my lord. Now the petitioner is desiring to settle the dues on the OTS basis, my lord. For that reason, he also make the representation to the opposite party bank, my lord, to settle the dues, my lord.
Companies had to clear the proposal for having a complete cabling, new cabling system and all that. I don't know what. Can you hear us now, sir?
My lord.
Tell us now. Tell us.
My lord.
Item 4.
My lord, the petition was availed the loan from the opposite party bank, my lord, since the year 2015, my lord, and he was regularly paying the EMIs, my lord. Now the petitioner make an application to the opposite party bank to settle the dues on the OTS basis, my lord. Directly to consider the same and dispose of the OTS application of the petitioner.
No, you have to pay some amount, sir.
Already I am paying, my lord.
What are you paying?
My lord.
On your date of your representation, 40 lakhs is due according to you. What is the due amount? You're not telling us the due amount.
My lord, on this 40 nowadays there are the 40 lakhs is the dues amount, my lord.
No. 25 lakhs. No, which is this amount? What is the amount due, sir?
Dues in nowadays, my lord, that is 40 lakhs.
40 lakhs 37,000, sir.
My lord.
So you have to pay 20 lakhs at least.
For proposal of OTS application.
For them to take your OTS proposal seriously, you have to make a payment, correct?
My lord. For that reason, I also offered the amount to deposit rupees 20 lakhs.
When will you deposit?
Settle the dues, my lord.
No. When will you deposit 20 lakhs?
No, not at 20 lakhs, my lord. That is the offer amount by the petitioner.
No. Mere offer is not good enough, sir. You have to make.
Taken up 1 week after I will take.
Counsel, the petitioner needs time for instructions on how much money the petitioner is prepared, whether the petitioner is prepared to pay at least 50% of the outstanding amount. At his request, list of the roster bench on 17th February.
Obliged.
Over. All right.